And take a look at the backs and receivers. Ryan Williams, who made the declaration to Virginia Tech. Bryce Butler, outstanding receiver, along with DeAndre Brown. And the offensive line, Mike Adams is the left tackle. The center, Mike Golick, is going to Notre Dame. His dad, Mike, played in the National Football League and with the Irish.
I don't think it was an upset that Mike Golick Jr. went to Notre Dame.
On a 2nd and 1, Williams fights hard and gets the first down before he is gang tackled by the West defense as they were all flying to the ball. We take a look at the defense. R.J. Washington from Keller, Texas, is known as Man-Eater. He had 85 tackles on the season. Lynn Katoa is the middle linebacker and someone that you need to keep your eye on. He's a real football player as far as great instincts flying to the football. And the secondary is anchored by Nolan Brewster. His dad is the head coach at the University of Minnesota. 10 for the East. West moved the ball, but then were stopped in East territory and had to punt. Pryor has a 22-yard run here on this opening drive. Pryor takes it again, finds his way to the outside, and then gets cut down nicely, and there's a flag on the play. Nice tackle made by Robert. We'll get in this ball game, and a little bit later on, he's going to make a declaration shortly here on NBC. Talented quarterback from Ben Davis High School in Indianapolis.
One of the better athletes in the Midwest. He's had some injury problems the last 2 years, but when healthy, he's a real man.
Thomas nowhere to run.
Boy, and Kyle Prater came up and delivered a hit. This is one of the hardest hitting all-star games I have ever seen. And take a look at some of these smacks that we've seen in just a quarter of action thus far. These guys are flying around and hitting folks, and that's kind of fun.
You know, talking with the kids too, this is the first time that they've been on the field against all elite players. I mean, they're dominant stars at their individual high schools, and there's good players on other teams.
Talked about him over the course of the week as maybe being the top receiver here, a fantastic route runner, and he's got nice size too at 6'3", 190.
On a 3rd down, Jackson in some trouble. Jackson is going to be shut down back at the 30-yard line. Great containment by Cavario Middleton, and then Kyle Prater cleaned it up.
Jackson has great shaking ability. It's a quarterback draw. He had a hole right up the middle, and I don't understand why he decided to take this outside. He could have followed his center, Mike Golick, right up the chute and had a big play. Instead, he spread it out. And when you start running sideways, you're going to run into trouble, and that is the 3rd tackle for Kyle Prater on that last play.
In Hawaii.
Pryor. Not a lot of room this time, and the West gets 4 or 5 hats on him to bring him down. Anthony McDonald, who's going to Notre Dame, in on the tackle.